welcome back to another Warhammer 3 video we have here today. We have 6 free units we're going to go over that have all been released for free for everyone. You don't got to do no signups, no nothing from each patch. So we have the Goblin sword and shield, which I know ironic enough was never in the game before Warhammer 3. It's from 5.2 because we only had the spears before then, and then they gave us the... I know, again, orcs with spears, crazy. No mods needed anymore. They're looking at the mod list and they're getting ideas finally. But we only had this again for about 10 years, I think. This game, like the last 3 games, all lifespans together, it's been 10 years now, long time. But the gods of CA finally blessed us with free units, and it's a newer thing CA has been doing in between DLC patches, is just handing out free units, which I think is big, because sometimes you'll get a DLC and it's just a different type of unit it's the same type of unit with different type of weapon, which is nice. We like variety, but it sucks when we gotta pay for it, you know. But this is nice. We all like seeing this. This is great. I love seeing this. So we're gonna check out their stats first. So let's check out. So now these guys are just called goblins. These guys have the parentheses spears. So like every other spear unit, they have charge reflection and charge defense, and sadly the new unit does lose that, of course, but they do get higher melee strength and higher melee attack. So it's more just like, do you want to dish out some damage, like if there's some unarmored guys and you want to take them out? I would say spears still got a little bit of an edge, because these aren't your damage dealers, of course. These are just the guys helping you hold the lines. But before, this is all you had in the beginning of the game to really defend against bigger targets. Besides your monsters and archers, of course. But now they finally gave us this. Which is, you know, just in stats-wise, just a souped-up version of the goblin spears and whatnot. And yes, they all do have the same health. That's never going to change. Just weapon, you know. So again, they have more weapon strength. No, they have less weapon strength. And they have more melee defense. So that's the bonus of it. And ignore the speed, they're on a hill. It happens. But yeah, really appreciate it. We're actually gonna have them fight the mighty Asir. I don't know. High elves are they're pretty they're pretty strong dudes. Is what I'm trying to say. They're gonna wreck them. How are these savages gonna win? But yeah, we're gonna check the next units out, and we're gonna see you there. Back with the next free unit on the list, the Graveguard with halberds. Not to be confused with the Graveyard Great Weapons, or the normal Graveguard, which I would say is a little confusing for players that don't really understand the difference. But this is also big, especially for, they haven't had DLC since Warhammer 1, which is really old. They didn't even get any love. They got some love in Warhammer 2, but they didn't get no DLC love. So hopefully soon we see our all the people that we really need. But we're gonna check it out. There's only one update with the 5.32, you know, 5.2 update, I believe it was. So we got them that we really needed. They didn't have this. All they had before was just the skeleton spearmen. Which, yeah, they're okay, and you can spawn a bunch, but it's not really good when you're facing higher tier units, especially 2 games worth. But this is super nice. I like them, and there's the only differences. So like, let's say we'll compare them to the great weapons. So they have not that much melee attack, but they have way higher melee defense, and they do have lower weapon strength, and they don't have any charge bonus. But what they do have is charge inflection and charge against large, which is super good. I like them. I wish they added more of these. I think 1 unit for them was a little sad. What's that bad? But right before we get into the next one, we're gonna see how these guys do against 20 Scar brands. They can't be that tough. It's only 20 of them, right? 20 Scar brands. You'll find that anywhere in the campaign, you know. He's nothing. See, it's gonna be an easy victory. Don't mind the 20 flamethrowers. Oh no. Maybe never mind. We are back with the next set of units. We have the new grenadiers for Cathay. They got a tricky name, but they're from 6.1. They're really good. Kind of a surprise for everybody, because I didn't expect any more free units from them for kind of a while, you know, because we all know they have another DLC in the works. So that's when I figured that's when they would do stuff like this. But they're pretty good. They are explosive infantry. They have stockpile. They have their harmony yin. They're decent melee combatants. I really like that. I like when they can fight at least. So when they get like attacked when you're not looking, they're fine. They're set. But we also have an ability for them called Heaven's Flash. Melee defense -24, melee attack -24 for 2 seconds. It's got like 15-meter range. Range 75 meters. My bad. Pretty good though. I like it. They have decent armor, leadership, melee attack, kind of what you'd expect in like a lower infantry. They're only tier 2, so they're really good. I like them a lot. Yeah, they're pretty simple though. Fun little infantry unit. Can kind of take out anything it wants, you know. But yeah, not much to see. They're pretty good. Like it could have been a DLC unit. I could have seen them done it, but they didn't. So props to them for giving us a free. Okay, we're gonna check out the Ogre Kingdoms next. Okay, on to the next set of units. We have the Goblin Flingers from 6.1 along the side the Grenadiers. They're pretty good. They're very much comparable to like the Skaven units and like any of the super low cost, because they are a tier 2 unit, but they only have 15 armor, 40 leadership, some speed, really bad melee attack and defense, okay weapon strength, basically no charge bonus. Okay ammunition, they have not that great of range, their missile strength is only 10. So they're more of just, if you can't afford the hunters, you would get these guys. Like your cheap army. I wouldn't say, like, they're definitely, I think they should be a tier 1. That's just my opinion. I think they should be a tier 1 with these guys. It doesn't make much sense for them to be a tier 2. Like, bump these guys up to, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying. They could do something, but they're pretty good. Not bad, but it's an addition that you would feel that it should have been in the game from day one. Which is, hey, they're getting around to it. I like it. We love to see it. So, you know what? Again, claps for CA. But yeah, we're going to move on to the next one. This is the last one, the last of the new units. This is also from 6.1. Okay, we are on to the last unit of the 6 free from all the patch notes. So this is the Ottoman Lord. You can't freely move him, but you can recruit him for your cities. He's pretty good. He has a pistol and a shield and an axe, of course, so he's a hybrid unit. Built a lot like the Boyar, but I believe has more melee defense. Yeah, he has more melee defense, more armor, and he's a shield. But he doesn't have as much weapon strength, but it's kind of the trade-offs for a hybrid. One of the coolest shields, I think, in all of Kislev. Love the big old bear. Love seeing it. Very strong unit. I like him a lot. Wish we had more lords for Kislev. Maybe we'll see in the future. But yeah, thanks you guys for all the support. And yeah, hopefully CA gives some more free units to my boys, the High Elves, coming soon. Wink, wink. Come on, Dark Elves. Wink, wink. Maybe. But yeah, thanks you guys all again. I will see you in the future.